So, welcome guys to DHHC, and today we have with us Noxious D. Probably doesn't need introduction, and I don't feel no one from especially Mumbai won't know him because he has been there in the scene since a long, long time. So, my first question was straight up there, starting in 2013 or 2012, right? It's
Yeah,
probably
2013, yeah.
like that time hip hop wasn't even into the scene of India that much. So how was it that time starting? What did inspire you to get into this thing?
Um, so I think the first time I ever heard a hip hop record was when I was in the third grade.
Oh.
So I've been introduced to hip hop at quite a early age, but I started
Mm-hmm.
writing like my own songs when I turned 17, 16, 17. It's when I tried to meddle with that art form. So when I started like in 2013. So it wasn't like, the way you see it right now, like everyone knows about hip hop and like
Mm.
everyone wants to fight about who's better, ye acha hai, wo acha hai, and all of that jazz. Whereas when we were there, these people existed. Like some of them, of course, they did exist.
Mm.
Most of them didn't exist. The ones who are popular now, most of them didn't exist only. ठीक है, बस आ गए, गली बॉय चल गई और popular हो गए और
Mm-hmm.
हो गए, ठीक है. And that's how they came into the picture. But when I had started, there was a scene. There were people who were rapping. It's just that people did not know because
Mm.
that wasn't acceptable for an Indian audience. कि Indians rap नहीं करते. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Like they had that notion that Indians do not rap and they should not rap because वो हमारी संस्कृति नहीं है. And all of a
Oh.
sudden, when a film does this shit, अपनी संस्कृति, अपना hip hop, असली hip hop, अपुन लाइल है. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all motherfuckers weren't even here when we were doing this shit. And so,
Mm.
I'm sorry if I'm cussing. So I'll.
Nah, nah, no worries.
Uh,
होता है ये
but
तो.
yeah.
We have listened it a lot.
So yeah,
It's
man, like
emotion.
ऐसा नहीं था, and good people, man, like really good people. Like for example, when I started off, the first person I ever heard was A-List. I don't know if
Mm.
you know, but
Yeah, yeah, I know him.
you
I've
know it.
heard him from that postcut of Shakespeare, which got a lot of popularity at that time.
Yeah. You know him because of that, but we go way
Yeah.
back. The first time I heard him was one of his songs called as "Home Is Where the Heart Is," and I remember it very well, like really well. That it was in iBar in Bombay, and there was this show going on where he was performing. It was an open mic, and he was performing. And the
Hmm.
moment I entered, he was rapping, and he was like, "Home is where the heart is, but where is home if you are heartless?" And I was like, "Alright, man, like okay." I was like, "Oh shit!" And look, dude, at that point, I think as as my pen wasn't as strong as it is right now. At that
Hmm.
point, I was trying to figure out a lot of things, and the moment I heard that, I was like, "Yo, like shit!" And then after that, I heard of Kavi, who is my crewmate now.
Yeah.
But like how like tables turned and like how we just together we became friends and like we are crewmates now and like one of the best writers that I know. So these two people especially have had a very big impact on me, and I started off. Me and EMF started together.
Hmm.
EMF and our producer Dorian X, we started together. And so I remember like EMF and I were together and we had gone to iBar and we met them for the first time. Poetic
Acha.
Justice, all of these people, and um,
Yes.
that's how we became friends, and from friends to roommates, and and just became everything from there.
Yeah, yeah. Nasir and others were as well from that time only, right? Maybe
Nasir,
Nasir, Angkor. Yeah, I found all of them from that toes cut because when I searched for that, it was like it had made a lot of waves in the hip hop scene at that time. You guys were performing at various places, and I was like, okay, it was a good time for that actually.
actually, like what I've noticed is that as time progresses and we constantly keep on saying कि ये बेकार है, ये बेकार. I remember back in the day at that time as well. Um, हम लोग बोलते थे कि यार ये बेकार है, ये बेकार है. But then when I look back and now when I look at the situation that there is right now of whatever the fuck is going on in hip hop nowadays, ठीक है. I would say like back in the day, people were much better as a writer than what they are today, dude. Like people are trash nowadays. So, I mean, the penmanship has reduced to an all-time low, frankly. Whereas, like back in the day, people at least, even if they were not as familiar with the the delivery aspect of hip hop, they were working towards being better writers. Back.
Yeah.
And I think anyone who is stuck around through that phase right now, you can see they are like when it comes to delivery or like writing or anything of that sort, they're top notch. They're at the top of the game. But yeah, man, like I think that's how we all started. Nasir was there. Nasir was the one who made the beat for that song.
Yeah.
And Shakespeare had approached me. He had approached like all of Elsewhere basically. I think mostly all of Elsewhere is there in that song because Kavi is there. EMF is there, I'm there.
A-list is there. Yeah, most of Elsewhere is there in that list.
That time X wasn't in the scene much. Like he was just starting out at that point. Eccentric and Infamous was Elsewhere basically, but yeah, he was there.
Achha. So it was basically Elsewhere started right when you started in 2013, and it got established as a registered in 2018, right? As far as I saw.
Yeah. We started in 2013, but we registered because of like whatever legal formalities that were supposed to be done. But other than that, like 2013. Elsewhere was formed in 2015. 2014.
2014 somewhere around, and after that B3 Battle Bars 2015.
The first thing we did was we formed B3.
As you said about the Gully Boy thing, Gully Boy ke baad, what do you see the change? As you said, many have come into the scene, but any other change because you have been a lot of time before Gully Boy as well as you are still active after Gully Boy. So what have been your points and pros and cons you have seen it has given to the scene?
So Gully Boy has, I won't say okay, like frankly speaking, I think Gully Boy has not like उसने एक बिलीफ डाल दिया सबके अंदर कि सब लोग कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. अब सब लोग अपने घर से उठ के सोचते हैं कि मैं रैपर बनूं, ठीक है, तो अच्छा है, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. मेहनत नहीं करोगे पर y'all they don't want to work towards it. You know what I mean? It's all about quick. हाँ ये और गली बॉय ने वो एक्सपेक्टेशन डाल दिया, भाई अपन भी ना एक मस्त रैप चाहिए, कैसा रैप बैटल ले आएगा ना, ऐसा जीतेगा ना, उसके बाद अपन ऐसा पैसा कमाएगा ना वन टाइम, और उसके बाद ना वन टाइम मैं बोल रहा ना तेरे को उधर जाके ना अपन नाच वास के साथ काम कर रहे हैं वन टाइम. दैट काइंड ऑफ अ शिट ब्रो, दैट काइंड ऑफ शिट, लाइक वो एक एक्सपेक्टेशन बिल्ड कर दिया दिमाग में कि ऐसा ही होगा, तो ऐसा ही होता है. और ये एंड आई फील लाइक रैप आफ्टर दैट हैज become very monotonous. Hip hop has become very monotonous. In terms of like the same people from the film, like the music that they've made now, they're making shit, bro. कोई बनता है बच्ची क्या कर रहा है, मैं ये एरिया कोड से वो एरिया कोड से, मेरा इलाका ये है, मेरा नुक्कड़ ये है, मेरा गली ये है. I'm like dude, like okay ठीक है, मालूम पड़ गया ब्रो, तूने पहले 10 गानों में भी यही बोला था, तो अभी क्या है तेरा नुक्कड़ को मैं अब क्या करूं, मतलब घर के अंदर घुस जाऊं क्या मैं, तू तेरे नुक्कड़ का करूं क्या मैं, पॉइंट क्या है, यू नो व्हाट आई मीन. देयर इज नो क्रिएटिविटी लेफ्ट एनीमोर. वो क्रिएटिविटी गायब हो गया बिकॉज़ हम लोग को लगता है कि हम लोग कुछ मेजॉरिटी ऑफ देम, तो आई नो ब्रो दे आर लाइंग अबाउट द लाइफ दैट दे लिव, ठीक है, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ जितने मेरे को पता है ना भाई, मैं अभी मुंह नहीं खोल रहा, बट आई नो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द लाइफ दे लिव. अरे ये हो यार ब्रो, मैं ये एरिया से है, मैं इधर रहता है, मैं बहुत गरीब है. मैं ब्रो नहीं है तू डूड, नहीं है डूड. एंड आई डोंट सी व्हाट्स रॉन्ग विद दैट. व्हाट्स रॉन्ग टू नॉट लाइक यू बीइंग वेल ऑफ. There's nothing with it, right? Your parents have worked hard enough for you to get whatever you're getting right now. So why do you want to like all of a sudden just neglect that and be like कि yo बेकार. अरे ब्रो मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना तेरे को, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं था ब्रो, ऐसा ये वो, मैं ऐसा whatever, like I don't know man, like कुछ भी बकवास, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
मैं रात को मैं पूरा दिन खाना नहीं खाता था, मैंने ये किया है, मैं झाड़ू वाड़ू मारा है, मैं ये बोला ब्रो तूने नहीं मारा है, तूने नहीं मारा है ब्रो। मैंने देखो बहुत टाइम पहले भी मैंने वो क्लब में देखा था, तू मस्त दारू पी रहा था, पैसा कहाँ से आया उसका फिर?
Yes, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Faking
So,
the things.
yeah, like I think, और ये I think that's one drawback from the film, that everyone thinks that अगर life difficult होगी ना तो ही तुम बन सकते
Hmm. Yeah, I get that.
हो। Like if you're well off, then
You
no,
can't be a rapper.
then
Yeah. हाँ.
स्ट्रगल स्टोरी होनी चाहिए ना, स्ट्रगल स्टोरी होनी चाहिए। स्ट्रगल क्या है तुम्हारी? मतलब
Yeah.
मैंने रैप कर रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है, आई कैन रैप इन लाइक डिफरेंट डायलेक्ट्स, आई कैन राइट, I have a different way of writing, all of these things they don't matter। स्ट्रगल क्या है तुम्हारा, ये चाहिए, you know। and वो एक्सपेक्टेशन इतना भर दिया लोगों के अंदर कि बेचारे आई फील बैड आल्सो फॉर देम, कि मतलब वो जबरदस्ती का बोलते हैं ना, अपने माँ बाप की मेहनत को भी मतलब वो लोग अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर पाते और बोलते हैं कि खाने को कुछ नहीं है, पीने को कुछ नहीं है। लाइक ब्रो शिट मैन, लाइक आई फील बैड फॉर द पेरेंट्स डू, मोर देन दैट आई फील बैड फॉर द पेरेंट्स। वो बेचारे सोचते होंगे साले को मैंने क्या नहीं दिया भाई, मुंह खोलता था मैं उसको ये देता हूँ, मैं बोलता कि मेरे को कुछ नहीं मिला है, मेरे पास जूते नहीं थे, मेरे पास कपड़े नहीं थे, मेरे पास ये नहीं था, लाइक यो लाइक वाह, लाइक थैंकफुल, राइट?
Yeah.
Like, so that's one drawback. The good thing about the film was that it helped people to know about hip hop, कि हाँ चल लोगों को introduce किया, but then people don't see that film is only introduced to one subcategory of hip hop,
Yeah.
gully, but that's not all hip hop is. India में that is not all that hip hop is, you know what I mean?
It has given an identity. गली रैप ही सब कुछ है, and that has been बंटाई बच्ची बमाई ही सब कुछ है, that isn't the scene actual में।
Exactly, that's not the scene.
हाँ.
Dude, even when I started, bro, जब हम लोगों ने शुरू किया था तो बंटा बच्ची तो कोई बात भी नहीं करता था, तेरे को मालूम है? ये तो फिर आया, everyone had started, nobody used to talk also, अरे बंटा बोल रहा है ना, बंटा बच्ची सुनना, ये nobody used to talk like that, dude। सब तो अच्छे से बात करते थे, जैसे अभी तू मुझसे बात करेगा, मैं तुझसे बात करूंगा,
Yeah.
सब लोग अच्छे से बात करेंगे ना एक दूसरे से। बट नहीं भाई, वो उनके लिए था कि नहीं ये कैसे हो सकता है, मेरे को मैं बंटा बच्ची करेगा, एंड वो बंटा बच्ची बन गया, dude, and I don't know where the language came from, to be honest। हो गया, all of a sudden this language just came up and all of a sudden बस यही बन गया और वही आइडेंटिटी बन गया रैप का, जबकि ऐसा नहीं है। दिल्ली में कब से रैपर्स रैप कर रहे हैं?
Yeah.
I think in every other state, man, like fuck Delhi, Bombay, सिर्फ दिल्ली बॉम्बे की बात नहीं है, dude, बहुत सारे स्टेट्स में, like South, bro। And now अब क्या हो गया मालूम है? अब मैं देखो एक चीज बता देता हूँ बहुत क्लियरली, like when I had also started that time ना, English rap ना भले ही acceptable नहीं था, but जिसको जो सुनता था ना, they used to be like, you know, like हाँ bro क्या सही है। All of a sudden this film just came through and everyone's like, hey, English में क्या rap करता है बच्ची, ऐसा अपने भाषा में करना, हिंदी में अपना भाषा अपना। like bro, अगर तेरे को अपनी भाषा करनी है तो संस्कृत में रैप कर सकती है। एक्चुअली भाषा अपनी वो है फिर। Don't tell me about the roots and you fucking don't then you fucking talk like that। अपना तू हिंदी में बात कर ले मेरे ढंग से यार। अरे कर रहा है bro, that's not हिंदी, dude। वो भी
Yeah.
तो संस्कृत में बात करते हैं। अगर देखो इतना ही रैप कर रहा है, इतना शुद्ध इंडियन कल्चर, हाँ, ये तो संस्कृत में करते हैं।
Yeah, I get this।
फिर तो समझती नहीं क्या है उन लोगों को, bro। And they don't even understand that shit। So I was like, yo, you know what, fuck that shit। I was like, चल ठीक है, whatever। तो वहाँ से all of a sudden now English rappers are being hated on because हम लोग English में।
I was coming to that point only कि जब से वो आया तब से हिंदी rap has become something which has got more priority than English somewhere, or it has been affecting all of the English rappers as well in India।
Dude, I've seen a lot of my good friends जो English में करते थे, because of this shit they switched to Hindi। And I'm like, क्यों? You know, why are y'all doing this? मैंने शायद गिनके अभी तक 3-4 वर्सेस किए होंगे जो हिंदी में। See, I'm not saying that Hindi is a bad language, of course not, bro, I love it, मैं जब लिखता हूँ हिंदी में मेरा ज्यादा उर्दू इन्फ्लुएंस भी रहता है मेरा उर्दू इन्फ्लुएंस इतना ज्यादा रहता है कि it just sounds very melodic when I'm rapping in Hindi. But my point being that ऐसा नहीं है कि हिंदी बेकार है, ठीक है, हिंदी में करो, that's good. But just because तुम हिंदी में कर रहे हो इसका ये मतलब थोड़ी है कि इंग्लिश में कर रहे हो तो बेकार होगा.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
वेटेज सेम रहना चाहिए जो पब्लिक देती है दोनों को.
ठीक है, तुम्हें नहीं सुनना है तो मत सुनो, that's cool. You don't want to listen to English rap, मत सुनो, it's cool ना. But don't say ए इंग्लिश में क्या करता है, हिंदी में करना मतलब ब्रो तू हिंदी बोल तो ले, पहले मैं कर लूंगा. तू हिंदी में बोल. You know, so I think there's this bad segregation that has happened कि इंग्लिश में एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते हैं एंड हिंदी में करते हैं. हिंदी में करते हैं that's good, हिंदी में तो करेंगे ही, ऑफ कोर्स वो अपनी भाषा है, ठीक है. बट फिर ये क्या बात हुई कि इंग्लिश में कर रहा है तो भाई वो क्या हो. हाँ, you know what I mean? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए ना कि यार because there are so many artists man, like अभी like for example EMF को देख, writes in English man and beautiful dude. Brother V and Smokey the Ghost and all of these people, who are they dude? English में ही करते हैं ना. हाँ, everyone does in English. Exactly. And it's not like they don't experiment with their language, they don't experiment with their mother tongue, they do. Brother V ने तमिल में किया है, इसने स्मोकी ने भी किया है, ठीक है. मैंने पंजाबी में किया है, हिंदी में किया है, ठीक है. अनमोल ने मराठी में किया है, अनमोल ने हिंदी में, EMF ने हिंदी में किया है, मराठी में. You know what I mean? तो ऐसा हम नहीं करते, but it's more like what you're comfortable with, right? Like the worst part is like I have, जब मैं live जाता हूँ like on my Instagram, right? So I have a lot of people, sir आप हिंदी में रैप करो ना, बहुत अच्छा लगता है, ठीक है. I'm like तुम लोग मेरे को एक चीज बताओ, तुम लोग रफ्तार के यहाँ पे जाके ये बोलते हो आप इंग्लिश में रैप करो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. They don't. हाँ. I was like why? That's like you disrespecting my art, bro. You telling me that don't fucking rap in English. हिंदी में कर, क्योंकि समझ आता है, क्योंकि तेरे को समझ आता है. मतलब माँ बाप ने तेरे को जो अंग्रेजी की पढ़ाई दी है, that's waste. Yeah. Like what to like क्यों फिर why इतना क्यों स्ट्रगल किया माँ बाप ने कि हम लोग इसको इंग्लिश मीडियम में डालेंगे, ये भाषाएं सीखेगा. और नहीं, उसको बंटा बच्ची में रहने गए, वो वहाँ पे आके भी मम्मी क्या मस्त सेशन होएगा था आज मालूम है क्या क्लास में बंटा है, तो ऐसे बात करेगा वो मम्मी से. हम लाइक मम्मी सोच रही होगी मैंने तो इसको इंग्लिश में डाला था, ये क्या हो गया. You know what I mean? So yes, I get that. Like yeah man, like I think like there should be a good acceptance for English rappers as well. Because there are a lot of good artists that rap in English, but उनको वो ड्यू नहीं मिलता है because वो इंग्लिश में करते हैं. You know, जो इंग्लिश में कर रहे हो तो नहीं उसको रैप नहीं आता, इसको सुन. Dude, तुम जिसको सुन रहे हो हिंदी में, that dude does not even have good quotables in his songs. क्या लिख रहा है वो अपने गाने. मस्त है चलना अपन चलते इधर, ये नुक्कड़ वो नुक्कड़, ये गली वो गली, अरे आ तू मेरे पास में बात हम टेक्निकलिटीज और लिरिक्स लो हो रहे हैं उसमें ही. Too much man, too much. So I was that's what I'm talking about. Like ये either it's cool man, like हिंदी में करो but इंग्लिश को गाली मत. ऐसा नहीं है कि इंग्लिश वाले बोल रहे हैं हिंदी में कर रहे हैं, हिंदी में नहीं करना चाहिए. नहीं, इंग्लिश आई डोंट नो, आई मीन मैंने तो कभी नहीं बोला, EMF ने कभी नहीं. I've never heard any good rappers say कि हिंदी में नहीं करना चाहिए. No one says it. As a matter of fact, Gravity does in Hindi. Right, Gravity हिंदी में करते हैं, और इंग्लिश में भी करते हैं. फरहान हिंदी में करते हैं, frankly. फरहान का स्टाइल ही हिंदी में बेस्ट है. One of my favorite Hindi rappers, Farhan, undoubtedly. Because the way he just writes, he has this certain dialect that he has, and I love that shit about him. Farhan and Gravity. So you are teaching rap as well. How does it become different from because आप जब खुद सीखते हो और सिखाना किसी को, how does that differ? Because you have done with TDDP and now doing as in Mac as well. So how does that get different? Because सभी सिखा नहीं पाएंगे, obvious सी बात है, जो जिसको आता है. So how would that? I personally feel that it's more about how I think यहाँ पे तुम्हारे emceeing skills बहुत काम आते हैं. Like this is when you get tested as an MC. You know what I mean? ये वाला अगर सिखाना है तो that's exactly what the job of an MC is, to teach, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So now if that's the job, I'm doing it, and I think
You,
I think I'm doing it beautifully because like even with TDDB when it got done with, ठीक है, but look at the response I'm getting from the kids over there कि you know like sir अभी हम लोग अभी क्या करेंगे and all of that, अभी कैसे सीखेंगे and all of that, ये सब बोल रहे हो, ठीक
yeah.
है? And because they're missing me, right? They're like because I made sure that they're having fun at the same time when I'm teaching them about that. Like these kids started battling, dude. These kids started battling when I got, ठीक है, इनको बैटल के बारे में समझाया मैंने. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's more about यहाँ पे तुम्हारे MCing skills आ जाते हैं कि मतलब तुम as an MC तुम क्या हो, वो पढ़ाई तुम कैसे पढ़ाते हो वो समझ आता है. I think I've also improved over time. When it came to teaching, because every person is different, every kid is different, every student is different. And I can't approach everyone with the same approach because everyone leads a very different life. And if I just be very quick to jump the gun and say कि मतलब तेरे को ऐसा ही करना पड़ेगा, I don't care तेरे घर में क्या चल रहा है, I can't do that. I have to take a lot of things into consideration, and I think that has helped me. I think teaching has helped me actually shape me into a better man as well when it comes to people. You know, like how I am with people. I think it's helped me a lot, and I think the evidence is right in front of you when you see kids talking about me.
Kids are fantastic. Like one of my favorites, our favorite is Sahaj. He has been like, yeah, we have been listening to him a lot, and others are also fantastic.
Sahaj is there. Sahaj hai, Ujjwal Agyani, Arnav, CG, dude, CG, again amazing. Like she battles beautifully. Everyone, dude, like अभी मैं यहाँ पे नाम लूँगा, फिर वो लोग इंटरव्यू देखेंगे, फिर वो लोग सोचेंगे मेरा नाम नहीं लिया तो.
हाँ, yeah.
ठीक है, JS, जीत,
Everyone included.
everyone included, ठीक है, मैं किसी को exclude नहीं कर रहा, तुम सब लोग, everyone is very dear to me, and everyone is working hard, and everyone is showing improvement on a very monumental level. They have, ठीक है. Now since I'm not a part of it anymore, so I don't know, but I will know. जब वो लोग गाने रिलीज करेंगे तो मालूम पड़ता रहने वाला है कि वो लोग अब क्या सीख रहे हैं. So whatever, that's now, but I've always told them that I'll always be there for you. तुम्हें कोई मेरे पास आओ, I'll help you out, not a problem. But that's what I'm saying, like teaching has helped me to be a better man, to be better with people. I think I'm an asshole when it comes to talking to people. Like I don't know, man. Like I snap too quick. I'm like, हाँ ठीक है, जाना चलना यहाँ से. But teaching them just made me realize कि नहीं bro, like थोड़ा शांत हो सकता हूँ. And it has helped me a lot. So it's not just कि me teaching them and उनको फायदा हुआ. Actually फायदा मेरे को भी हुआ उनसे. Because उनका जब उनको मैं डांटता था, फिर उनका मुंह उतरता था, तो मेरे को बुरा लगता था कि अरे शिट यार, इसको डांट दिया यार बेचारा. अभी एक वो है हीरा करके, उसने एक वीडियो डाली थी ब्रो, ठीक है. एंड वो वीडियो साला स्टार्ट में ही वो उसने वीडियो क्या डाली है कि मैं उसको डांट रहा था उसको एक बार एक क्लास में, उसने वो वीडियो डाल दी और मेरे को बोले सर अब मेरे को कौन डांटेगा, आई मिस यू और ये सब लिख रहा है. I was like, और मेरे को इतना बुरा लग रहा था. I was like, अरे यार शिट मैन, लाइक यू नो these guys did not even take, वो डांटना भी उनको डांटना नहीं लगा था. You know what I mean? For them it was very
learning. It was learning for them.
मैंने रोका and all of that. So like I think it's an experience, man. I think it's been a very beautiful experience with me. So जो भी है उनकी वजह से जो भी मिला है मेरे को, I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful, and it's helped me be a better man.
So TDDP के एक स्टूडेंट का एक क्वेश्चन है. I'm not moving to public questions right now, but यहाँ पे रिलेट हो रहा है. Why you left TDDP? यहाँ पे one of your student, not one, actually 3 message that. A lot of questions are there, but I will get back to others.
Not a problem. We'll do that. Why did I leave TDDP, bro? Because I think in life everyone needs to learn to move on, and it's okay. I mean, अगर खत्म भी हुआ मेरा वहाँ पे, if my journey is over, I don't see, it's not a loss. It's not a loss for you. It's not a loss for me. both of us will, I think, move forward in life and learn more, and from each other, from other people who are coming in our life, in our journey. And तो बुरा मत मानो, but I'm always there for you. So please just ऐसा मत सोचो कि छोड़ दिया तो बस खत्म हो गया, अभी नॉक्सर देख नहीं है. I'll always be there.
So recently there was a big achievement. Your music got played in Switzerland and all that movie. And so tell us about that. What was that whole project about? And
So when I was in TDDP, there were opera pop duo from Switzerland that had come down. They had already worked with a few students of TDDP, like Sidhu and everyone. उन्होंने काम किया था उनके song, and then they Dolly Rateshwar introduced me to them.
yeah.
I think we started talking, and they wanted to do a song. So they were like, if I would be down to do a song which has Hindi English mixed. I was like, cool. And I already had a verse actually. मैंने पहले से लिखा हुआ था. And I was like, अरे मेरे पास ये verse है, because I have so many writtens, bro. Like I have so many. Like I think any rapper that's worth his soil will have like, I think a minimum of like 20 writtens ऐसे ही पढ़े हुए कि मतलब हाँ ये मैंने लिखा है ऐसे, हाँ ठीक है कभी देखेंगे. And I had this, and I was like कि अरे हाँ मेरे पास ये वाला एक verse है, this fits perfectly for the theme. And she was like, so I made them listen to it. Beautiful bunch of people, bro, both of them. Okay? Very, very, very supportive. They've always been very ecstatic and very energetic. And वहाँ से then I made them listen to the verse. They loved it, and bas, then वहाँ से that's how the song became. And then after that, they released it over there in Switzerland, and in the cinema, in the theater, they had it and everything. And I was like, woo! I was like, yo,
it was a big thing for all of them, because it was something different. We hadn't seen this before.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dude, damn, I did not expect this shit, dude. I was like, oh. I was like, मैंने उनको message किया. I was like, yo, thank you so much, man, and all of that. So I know you did a fantastic job, and like we loved your verse. Like everyone over here loves you so much, and I was like, thank you so much.
Okay, so we talked about past, present, future. Next 5 years, where do you see you and Indian hip hop heading towards? Because it's something very important for us at this point. We talked before about this as well, the effects.
Where do you see yourself? कितना ज़्यादा ऑफिस वाला क्वेश्चन मारा है ब्रो तूने मेरे मुंह पे. आप क्या देखते हो 5 साल में आपका कंपनी के साथ फ्यूचर क्या है? All of that. Anyway, to answer your question, bro, in 5 years, I have a lot of expectations for myself. I think I won't say it because I've sort of become a little superstitious when it comes to this. Or nazar lagti hai and all of that jazz, you know what I mean? Like till I want to let my work speak is what I'm saying. Instead of just me blabbering about it पहले ही कि यार ये होने वाला है मैं ये करूँगा वो करूँगा like fuck no. Like you know what I mean? तो मुझे जैसे अभी वो स्विट्जरलैंड वाला मेरे को पता था कि वहाँ पे प्ले होगा, but I did not make a ruckus about that shit because it made more impact when all of a sudden I just put it up and all of a sudden everyone was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like shit, you know, Switzerland के theater where there's Knox playing and all of that, and I'm like, yo, what's happening? You know what I mean? So I want to keep that going. Like I want to keep that thing going because I think as listeners as well, as the people who listen to me, the people who've supported me all this while, they like to see me grow, and when they see me making such moves, so उनको भी अच्छा लगता है. Instead of me just speaking about it, I want to make sure that I'm doing something और उनको आप दिखे, you know, and then they be more happier ना कि अरे हाँ यार ये Knox is like doing this, doing that, which is good. So I don't say much. मैं 5 साल में मैं कहाँ होऊंगा, but जहाँ पे भी होऊंगा, like I'm gonna make, like, rest assured, like Indian hip hop is in good hands, bro. Like fuck you, like the shit's gonna change, dude. Like I'm there's a paradigm shift coming. Alright, and shit's gonna change. Like just saying. तो everyone यहाँ पे जो English में करते हैं, जो सोचते हैं कि English में कोई scope नहीं है, just hold on to your shit. करते रहो जो कर रहे हो, किसी का सुनो मत, and like
time will come.
It's gonna change.
Yeah, Yes, it's gonna change. So आगे in 21 what's the plan for your coming music? Discography क्या है आगे? Collaborations any?
So I have 3 albums coming up.
3 albums.
Yeah, I have 3 albums coming up.
Okay, that's heavy.
Yeah. Oh, very heavy, dude. Like I'm gonna make sure, that people feel things that they've never felt before. You know what I mean? Emotionally, okay. ये बहुत गलत sound किया ना. But I'm gonna make sure like people feel these emotions in such a way that they've never felt before. Like I've got 3 albums coming up. I've got a lot of singles. I have like around 30 singles, bro, in line.
Oh, fuck.
और मैं
30.
release नहीं, dude. That was the plan for this year, you know. I was
Okay.
supposed to release it this year,
Mhm.
but a lot of shit happened, and I was like, "Arey yaar," and lockdown ho gaya. Then I got time for myself, and I started to produce as well. So
Okay.
that's a good thing. I think lockdown has been very, very beneficial for me because I think I was never getting time for myself when it came to learning something new. So once I got that, मैंने production शुरू किया. That's how Beautiful the song came into play, and Beautiful bana. And I have this one entire album that I have made. Beautiful में shout out to Diptanshu. He made that song. Diptanshu and Mayur sir made that song sound what it is. ठीक है, production wise and everything. मैंने production अपनी तरफ से किया, but that grandeur of that song is because of Diptanshu and Mayur sir. Like that's another level. So Beautiful जो तुम सुन रहे हो. So imagine that sort of music, but 10 times more intense.
Okay.
The next 3 albums.
So 3 albums dropping in 21 itself, or?
So actually initially the plan was I'm going to drop 1 album this year.
Okay.
And 2 albums next year. But वही again वो थोड़ा चपटा हो गया, but whatever, not a problem.
Waiting for gigs.
Waiting for gigs, man. Like
Many are actually waiting for gigs to drop albums.
Because like I think artists need money. And that's what's happening. So but more than that, I think I'm not waiting for gigs per se, but it's more कि मेरा वो बस एक creative process जो चल रहा है. I want to make sure that I'm still in it and use as much as I can, because there's a certain zone. Because एक बार वो zone हट जाता है, then getting back to it gets difficult. So for me, if I'm in that zone, I'll make sure that I'm, working the most of it. ठीक है, मैं जितना उसका मैं काम निकलवा सकता हूँ मैं करूँगा. ठीक है, ताकि मैं बहुत substantial काम कर लूँ, ताकि मैं आगे अगर मैं बैठ भी रहा हूँ ना, if I'm not doing anything, मेरे को बुरा ना लगे कि मैंने कुछ किया नहीं.
Yeah, you have things stored.
In this entire lockdown itself, bro, I've made 15 songs.
That's crazy.
Entire lockdown itself, Shinji and I have worked together. Shinji के साथ तो 3 दिन में 3 गाने खत्म किए.
That's next level.
So every morning he used to give me a beat. मैं रात को रिकॉर्ड करके उसको भेजता था. वो मेरे को midnight, मैं रात को अराउंड शाम को मतलब 7-8 बजे मैं उसको भेजता था. वो 12:30-1 बजे तक मेरे को उसका एक रफ मिक्स और मास्टर भेजता था. फिर अगले दिन सुबह वापस एक नई बीट देता था. And we did that for 3 days. 3 दिन में 3 गाने हमने खत्म किए, which is in the album by the way.
Okay.
So like even if you listen to the rough mix, bro, you will be like, ये क्या चीज है, dude? Like like ये 3 दिन में बनाया है 3 गाने. So yeah, man, I think a lot of people have been a part of this process. Diptanshu especially. Diptanshu has been a very huge part of my lockdown creative process. उसने जितना मदद की है. Dorian X ने तो he's also mix mastered one of my songs in the album. So yeah, it's been something.
So एक next question है public में से अब सारे. The first question goes, album कब? Any
I'm pretty sure this is one of my students only.
There are 4 questions with same means same thing. Album when is paradigm shift happening?
Paradigm shift, bro. Paradigm shift is going to be a very grand album. I promise you guys. तुम लोग मतलब you all have never heard something like this, but instead of me just talking about this, I'll make sure that shit's come next year for sure. 21 में that album is coming out by hook or by crook. ठीक है? So I've got 3 albums lined up. I think mostly मैं तीनों albums शायद next year ही release करूँ. I don't think anyone in Indian hip hop has done that shit. 3 albums in a year. So let's see. Let's hope. God has been kind to me for all this while. Let's hope God is kind to me the next year as well, and let's see how it goes.
So next two questions are for Battle Rap. Battling code when?
Code when, bro? I think so. I was actually, me and EMF were talking about me getting back into battling, and EMF was talking to me about it. We had a very long discussion. He was like, देखो battle करना है तो कर, but don't get into battling with the emotion of vengeance, yeah, anger. Get into battling. If you want to battle, you battle, but don't be angry when you're battling, because that's going to cloud a lot of your thoughts. Don't do that. And I think coming from him, must mean something, because he's been battling more than I have. ठीक है, उसने तो मेरे साथ अब तो he's got way more experience in battles than I have. ठीक है, I'm a listener, I'm a fan of battle, but he is a battler himself. All right. So coming from him, it meant a lot, because of course he is giving me a very to the ground perspective कि देख भाई, गुस्से में मत कर रहा है कर बैटल. So I don't know, mostly next year. Code तो वैसे भी भाई अपना bro. Code is one of my favorite people. He's the sweetest person I know, dude. Like everyone thinks वो गांड ठीक है, but I'm Code is an amazing person, dude. उसको जब भी कॉल करता हूँ ना, उसको जब भी like Code हो गया, Encore ABJ, Calm, all of these people, dude, they're so sweet ना. इनको जब भी कॉल करो, या इनका जब भी कॉल आता है, जैसे ये लोग कभी बॉम्बे आते हैं तो उनका कॉल आ जाता है, भैया हम लोग यहाँ पे आ गए, आप आ जाओ. हाँ चलो मिलते हैं, all of that, हम लोग मिलते हैं. कोड को मैंने उस दिन when I was judging, when I had this Nox 100 bars challenge going on, so at that time I called to ask him like if he'd want to judge the challenge. He's like, हाँ भैया क्यों नहीं, मैं करूँगा ना, आप बोलो कब करना है, अभी बैठेंगे हम लोग, ये ठीक है चल तू कुछ नहीं. And he did that, man. Like, and he's always been on time regarding this. And I think I don't think it's a secret, but he is one of the best to ever do it when it comes to battle. ठीक है, बहुत प्यारा बंदा भी है, और मतलब ऐसा लगता है, तुम लोग जो उसको स्टेज पे देखते हो, तुम लोग जो उसको अगर तुम लोग उसको पर्सनली देखा हो, बंदा बहुत अलग है, बहुत अलग बंदा है. So I think कोड के साथ let's see soon. I hope.
And next question भी वैसा ही है. When are you battling at B3?
B3 तो next year for sure, dude. B3 like on ground next year for sure. वो है. Offline तो होने वाले हैं, वो तो मैं करने वाला हूँ. I have a bone to pick with a couple of people, and I think I'm going to approach them and tell them कि जो चल battle करते हैं. So इसी वजह से मेरे को EMF ने बोला था, देख गुस्से में मत करना, because I told him कि मेरे को देख ये के साथ मेरे को battle करना है, because I want to get some shit off my chest. He's like, देख that's cool, but if you're angry, don't do it. Just do it for the love of it. I was like, okay, cool. Makes sense, of course. Okay. So yeah, that. So soon, next year for sure, I'm battling. That's
next year. We are ready to see it.
Yeah.
So coming to the end, the last question. What is the advice you want to give to the young ones? Because अभी diss वाला भी चल रहा है. They have a lot of things to take from the scene. What should they take and what should they not take?
Bro, you diss each other. I think dissing has been a part of hip hop since forever.
Yeah.
ठीक है, I'm not saying कि मतलब करना चाहिए, ठीक है, मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा कि बस यही करो. My being that तुम्हारा फोकस अभी, जैसे अगर तुम्हें लग रहा है कि ये चीज गलत है या कोई बंदा बोल रहा है, and you call that person out and you want to beef with him, all right, you want to battle it out, you want to beef with him, you want to have, diss each other on songs and shit, go ahead, करो. But if you have a strong reason for it, ऐसा नहीं कि बस वो एक cloud chasing वाला shit.
That thing is happening a lot, because
वो cloud chasing वाली चीज मत करो, because then it's very lame. वो फिर fun नहीं है, मजा नहीं आता है उसमें. Then it's like कि बच्चे लड़ रहे हैं खिलौने के ऊपर, कि मतलब मेरा खिलौना है, मेरा खिलौना.
Yes.
So don't do that. I would say that please just focus on making amazing music. I think the scene needs it now more than ever. सिर्फ अच्छे गाने बनाने पे ध्यान दो, अपनी keep a vibe check, अपना mental health का ध्यान रखो. Just make sure that you guys are in a good shape mentally, so that when you're making songs, it's reflecting that. Even if you're making sad songs, मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा कि सिर्फ खुशी वाले गाने बना रहे हैं, ठीक है? मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर sad songs बना रहे हो, जैसे मेरी एक पूरी album sad songs पे dedicated है.
Okay.
Now, one album is sad songs. Like you are going to sit and cry and think, I wish I had an ex-girlfriend who did this shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, so my point being that just mentally just take care of yourself. और जितना तुम वो उसका अपना ध्यान रखोगे, तुम्हारे म्यूजिक में तुम्हें टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट जस्ट मेक श्योर कि तुम बस अच्छा गाने दो सीन को. हमें वही चीज की जरूरत है. कोई हमें लफड़ा नहीं चाहिए जबरदस्ती का भी, कि मतलब ये तो बच्चों वाली चीजें मत करो बस. एंड जस्ट push yourself to the limits and understand that you are only the best. You are only the best version of yourself when you're only the best version of yourself when you don't compete with everyone else. कि जबरदस्ती लफड़े मत उठाओ, बस ऐसे ही झगड़े मत करो, या ऐसी compete भी मत करो कि अरे नहीं मैं इसको नीचे गिराएगा, मैं इसको नीचा दिखाएगा, मत. Does not make. तुम्हें अगर लग रहा है कि ये बंदा बेकार है, तब तुम बोल रहे हो कि ये बेकार है, that's cool.
Cloud chasing नहीं.
Be in your own zone. लोगों को खुश करो, अपने आप को खुश रखो, बस खत्म बात.
So coming to the end, thank you all for watching and do subscribe to DHHC's YouTube channel. Bye bye. Peace out.
YouTube channel.